As you can see here, one of the weird things about Hollow Bastion is that the Heartless here really got nerfed. Like, you're not seeing, like, the big guns here that you saw when we first got here. Instead, now you're just seeing the, friggin' bare bones Heartless. I don't know why they did that. They made that change, but whatever. Guess I can't complain. But I will complain anyway. Because there's nothing tough about these guys. At this point, the large bodies are just nuisances.
See ya.
Goofy, there's no reason for you to be on that thing. No reason whatsoever. Stop warping. Oh. Sick him, boy. Beast. Sick him. Attaboy. Alright. Hit this guy. Now, these are the guys we definitely want to keep an eye out for. The defenders and the wizards are the ones we definitely want to keep an eye out for. I don't think we have any of their items yet. Let's see. Ooh, another Ether. Alright, Beast, heal up, buddy. And Goofy, heal up. You know what? What the hell? Bambi, come on out, buddy. Bambi will be seeking... Well, Bambi is a very interesting support Heartless. He will be prancing around constantly. And his focus initially is, well, to give out as many items as he can find. And in this case, it's the healing items. The more Heartless you were able to beat with Bambi's support...
Thunder! Thunder!
Wow, these guys are still doing...
Here! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Holy crap. I'm not using Bambi to the way I'm supposed to be able to. That's okay. There we go. We got a little bit of a buff there. But the good news is Bambi completely restored our magic. So... He did? I guess he did good. But not what he was supposed to do. Definitely not what he was supposed to do. Oh, there you go, Beast. Nice shot there. Okay. Now, before we progress, there is a missable cutscene you can get up here. If you head to the library, you're going to run up to the staircase here.
Oh, Belle.
And you get the two lovers reunited. It does make me wonder where this takes place in the Beauty and the Beast plotline, but whatever. You've come to seal the keyhole, right? Please be careful. The darkness is raging deep inside. We've been holding it back, but we can't hold out much longer. We'll take care of it. Alright. Talk to Belle after that. And this is for you. Use it to face the darkness as the Beast has. You will get Divine Rose. Now, in the first game, this was a very short Keyblade that didn't really have that much of a power punch to it. However, in this game, it is a very short Keyblade, but it also packs an even bigger punch. A whopping 4 additional points over Oathkeeper. And you can also get a string of critical blows with it. So, yeah. Odds are you probably want to use this Keyblade to get you through the duration of Hollow Bastion, at the very least. Because now you're just going to be absolutely ripping through these guys. As you saw, I was kind of struggling with the heavier hitters on the floor here below. Go away. Thank you. Gremlin. Who does he think he is? Who does he think he is?
Come on.
There we go. Why does it want me to attack that? I don't want to attack that. I don't know. Sometimes this game's a dick like that.
Come on.
Okay. Took care of that guy quickly enough. Come on, guys. Hit this piece of shit. How do they do... Why do these still do so much more damage than they're supposed to? It's so dumb. Okay, please don't fall. Please don't fall, Sora. Please. Oh my god, don't you dare. Don't you dare. The only downside to Divine Rose is, as you can see, it is an incredibly small Keyblade. Like, I think it's the smallest in the game. So if you're looking for a Keyblade with reach, oh my god. It is definitely not the Keyblade for reach.
Here. Thunder. Thunder.
There we go. Alright. It is definitely not the Keyblade for reach. You will get another Keyblade here in Hollow Bastion, but it's definitely not worth it, in my opinion. I'm the type of guy who, like, I would prefer a Keyblade that does not either raise or limit my magic. Unless, of course, it's Oathkeeper, because that Keyblade is broken as AF in this game, as well as Kingdom Hearts 2. But I don't know. I don't like the ones that take it away, especially unless they give, like, an immensely powerful boost to the Keyblade. And in Kingdom Hearts 1, the other Keyblade we get actually did that. It was stronger than Divine Rose was, or is. But at the same time, I don't know why they did that with so many Keyblades in this game. They just switched the strengths of them around. Because, like, the Keyblade you get from beating Cloud in the Hercules Cup was the stronger Keyblade over it in Olympia. So you didn't get the critical hits, but it was definitely the strongest weapon in the game at that point. I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things that I have an issue with. I have an issue with a lot of things, in case you can't tell. But I'm thinking Divine Rose is probably going to give us the muscle we need to power our way both through this and the Cup in Olympus, because that is the other thing we'll be doing in this portion of the LP.
Come on.
And then we'll do a recording session entirely of basically going after all the stuff we need to make the ultimate weapon. I don't think we'll be able to get all of it, because I know some of the stuff is going to be locked in the final world. But I will be making my best and most honest effort to get everything we can get in the game. Because yes, there is a rare Heartless in every world in this game, except 100 Acre Wood for obvious reasons. There are no Heartless in Winnie the Pooh. In fact, I was about to say there are no fights in any iteration of the 100 Acre Wood in this franchise, but there is technically a couple of fights. There's a minigame in the next in Chain of Memories there that you have to take part in that involves violence. And then there's that minigame in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you're going through the cave. That Pooh's Grand Adventure cave that gives me depression every time I see it. But don't worry, we are about as far from that as you can possibly be. Like, not even joking. Like, we are about super far from that. Like, I ordinarily am like, oh, we're not too far from that, but like, looking at what we're up against. We've got, like... We gotta get through this, first of all. Then we gotta get through Chain of Memories. Then we gotta watch the Days movie. Mainly so we all know who the hell who is, because I am not picking up. I thought about doing it, another LP through Days, but then we'll be here for even longer. And the movies pretty much just do a better job of what the game should have been doing. You know? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and go through all of the Destroy the Glob missions in this game just to prove a point that the gameplay is terrible. The story in Days is incredible. It's the gameplay that sucks. And then it's the same with Coded, but everything about Coded is just awful. Alright. Jasmine, how you doing, girl? Sora, please hurry. Darkness is pouring from the Keyhole. It's all we can do to just hold back the darkness. I don't know how long we can manage even that. Alright, I'm on my way. We're counting on you, Keyblade Master. In the meantime, we'll do what we can too. And all you're doing is just chatting along. I bet you guys are talking shit about Cinderella and Aurora. You know what? The one who's definitely starting the most shit around here is definitely Snow White. Just look at her. Look at this girl. She is for sure a shit starter of this group. Seeing the Beast just compared to Alice is actually also very funny. Jasmine is too nice to be a shit starter. So yeah, we'll just ignore that. Alright. They're talking shit about you over there, girls. We've been waiting for you, Keyblade Master. Where's Ansem? Gone. When the Keyhole appeared, darkness poured out of it. It swallowed Ansem and he disappeared. Though Ansem is gone, the flood of darkness hasn't stopped. We're working together to hold it back. I cannot forget the look on his face. As the darkness engulfed him, he was smiling. Alright, Aurora, I trust you to be the one who starts this shit, starts this war of princesses. They're talking shit about you. Cindy is way too nice for her own good. So they're definitely... Those girls are planning something. Just figured I'd give you that heads up. Figured I'd give you guys that heads up. There we go. Nice. Ooh, we got an elixir drop. That's supposed to be rare. Not the rarest thing that the Defender drops, but definitely up there. Alright. Make the fat guy go to sleep. There we go. I hate the fact that we're getting all the items we're getting are like the super easy to frickin'. I don't want these items. I want the freaking. I want Beast. Eat them, please. Beast. You have magic, please, thank. And you missed. I love how he missed. He had no reason to miss, and he missed anyway. Beast, I love you. Never change. Alright. We got a treasure chest up here that wasn't there at first. More dark matter. Warp dark matter. Another reason to hate that Lightyear movie that came out. It didn't even have warp dark matter. How do you make a Buzz Lightyear movie and not include his former partner gone rogue, warp dark matter? It's so mean. Alright, there's the other Keyblade we get, Oblivion. But, as you can see, it lowers our magic, and does not have nearly as much power as Divine Rose. The only reason I would drop Divine Rose as a Keyblade is either A, we get the ultimate weapon, or B, I need a Keyblade with reach that does at least better things than taking away our magic. There is such a Keyblade as that, but we'll have to wait a little bit before we get it. I do mean a little bit, though. It's not like we'll be waiting for like 8 hours to get this thing. And there are the last of the puppies. That is all 99 Dalmatian puppies. If I was Cruella de Vil, I could friggin' own these people. I could have, like, the most luscious fur coat ever. But I'm not Cruella de Vil because she's a monster. In spite of what the Cruella movie would have us think. She's actually a monster. I legitimately do not like Cruella that much. Like, I would definitely say it's not as bad as the other Disney live-action remakes and imaginings. Whatever. Well, that was rude. Go away. Thank you. Alright. Alright. We're getting so many of these Protera chains, though. Oh, hello. Rare Heartless. You stop them, you can see one. You can see them temporarily. But the stop doesn't really work that well. Problem is, wow, holy shit, they're doing a lot of. Go away! You know, let them run away, cowards. What were you? What did you hope to accomplish there, Chief? If they disappear without you being able to hit them, and I mean break them out of their magic. Alright, heal. Holy crap, they hit hard. Damn. No item drop. Oh well. That is one of the rare Heartless, in case you couldn't tell, from Hollow Bastion. And you, I was about to say, you piece of shit, you respawn just to leave, you jackass. Whatever. Alright. Beast. You can get potions. I'm gonna need you to be the item god, Beast. Goofy, you get some too. We're gonna keep all my mega potions, though. We're gonna need them. We got some tough fights coming up. Alright. Let's head into the Keyhole. For a fight with Biggest Chungus. Actually, it's just known as the Behemoth. The Behemoth is a interesting Heartless. It hits hard, but it's got a very critical weak point. It's horn here. Just keep wailing on the horn, and you should be in good hands. Now, on occasion, you will stun it, and it will lower its head, and it'll make it easier to attack. However, it also has a very brutal counterattack when this happens. So when it blocks your attack, do your best to dodge. Case in point. But it's very slow, so unlike the fight with Maleficent, it's really not that challenging. In fact, if you have a problem with this Heartless, I'm the kind of guy who will sit there and say, just like, abandon the game now. Because you are not going to be able to beat any of the rest of this game if you're having trouble with this guy. Now, gravity is useful against it, but not as useful as you might think. But there are other versions of this Heartless that will appear in the game, and gravity is much more useful on them. Don't ask why I know these things. It's just one of those stupid things that Donald likes to mess with me on. He just wants to spam magical attacks. Ooh, but we did get a good equip item, Omega Arts. Which I'm definitely taking for myself.
Yep, now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Sora, you did it.
I love how Goofy says go seal the keyhole, and we're just gonna leave the keyhole unsealed so we can go talk to fucking Squall. What are you guys doing here? We came in Sid's ship. This is our childhood home. We wanted to see it again. It's in worse shape than I feared. It used to be so peaceful. Don't worry. If we defeat Ansem, all should be restored, including your island. Really? But it also means goodbye. Once the worlds are restored, they'll all be separate again. Everyone will go back where they came from. Then I'll visit you guys with the gummy ship. It's not that simple. Before all this, you didn't know about the other worlds, right? Because every world was isolated. Impassable walls divided them. The Heartless destroyed those walls, but if the worlds return, so will the walls. Which means gummy ships will be useless. So, you're saying we'll never...
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we
Aerith
are,
definitely trained
our
Leon to
hearts
say
will
that
bring us
voice.
together.
Leon, Squall is not smart
Besides,
enough
I
to say
couldn't
that
forget
fucking
you,
line.
even if I wanted to. What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.
Alright. The biggest and the baddest keyhole in the game is about to get sealed. Which ordinarily would mean we're in for some peacetime, but no. There is no peace. There is only darkness here. As you will soon find out.